This is a story about St. Augustine of Hippo and a child. The story is typically called St. Augustine and the Child. And it's the story goes that St. Augustine went to a beautiful beach, and he went there to contemplate the mystery of the Holy Trinity, to try and understand what that is and be able to explain it. You know, he was a great philosopher, one of the best ever, right? But his mind got so tied up with these thoughts and he was getting nowhere that he decided to shake it off, not think of anything, and just take a nice, long, relaxing walk on the beach. So as he walked, he came across a child, and the child was taking a bucket and he was putting water in it from the ocean and then carrying it up and dumping it into a hole. And he was doing it over and over and over. And as St. Augustine got closer to him, he noticed the boy never stopped. By the time he got up to where the boy was, he said, "Young man, what are you doing?" And the boy said, "Well, I am going to empty this entire ocean into that hole." And St. Augustine said, "Well, you can't do that, because that ocean, it's bigger than you'll ever know. It's so much bigger than even what you see. There's no way you could empty the whole ocean into that little hole." And the child looked up at St. Augustine and he said, "Well, there's no way you're going to ever be able to understand the Holy Trinity." So there's the end of the story, kind of, sort of. But the lesson is a little bit deeper. Because while we can't ingest the entire ocean, we can ingest little bits over time through what we learn in books and from teachers, what we learn through experience, what we learn through spiritual exercises or meditation or travel or other just people we encounter. Every day is a new lesson. Every day is a little bit more water in the hole. And if we're open to receiving that wisdom, then the benefit with wisdom is just abundant. And the other little message is, don't be surprised by who your teacher can be. It's sometimes the most unlikely person or the most unlikely situation that will bring you some of the greatest wisdom.